20.6. 20.9. 21.5. 20.7. 30.4. 20.4.
Definitely picking that up. Yeah. Still just spitting it off the speakers.
Cassidy guess. Twenty-two point seven. 35.5. 'Dylan Grossman. 23 flat. 34.7. 23.6, 22.2, 22.8, 33 flat, 22.2, 30.8, 24.5, 21.6, 22.4,
Is it hearing that?
Luke Downey,
Yeah, let's add a source.
22.7,
Source. Yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah, input function. Here. They're all called
25 flat,
Okay.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
50 flat, 51.5,
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't kill those three on.
22.9, 24.1, 22.1, 21.6,
Check, check, check.
33.6, 21.7,
Check, check, check.
21.9,
Check, check, check.
35.6,
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
23.4, 22.2, 23.3, 30.2. Rich McKinley. 36.2. 24.9. 326.4.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3,
21
4,
flat.
5, 6, 7.
21.9. 22.3. 21.6. 21.7.
Check, check, check. 1, 2.
26.6. 22.9. 23.2. 35.6. 21.1. 34.4. 21.4. 23.3. 37.8. 23 flat. 22 flat. 22 flat. 21.5. 20.7. 22.8. 22.7. 20.9. 27.3. 22.3. 21.5. 21.2. 22 flat. 23.2. 20.1. 22.1. 21.2. 20.5. 22 flat. 23.5. 20.7. 22.5. 20.4. 30.3. 20.3, 22.4, 21.3, 22.6, 25 flat, 21.9, 22.8, 22.1, 21.4, 21.4, 20.7, 'Matt Janeway. 21.5, 34.6, 23 flat, 21.4, 20.7, 22.2, 20.5,
Yeah, you'll be good. All right, everybody, let's shut down the track. Let's get racing tonight. Rookies, you're gonna be on
21.7.
first, so Eddie, Cindy, Matt, Zane, Adam, Dylan, and Greg. Marshals for this one, race number 4, Robert, Rich, Brendan, Gage, Tyler,
26.3.
and Steve.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Hang on. What's the question?
Greg Wanarina.
Who just crossed the line there? Is that you, Zane?
One minute to the start of the race. Zane Dunab. Eddie Marshall. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Careful, careful. All right, I still need Marshall out in the middle, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You go into the middle?
Fifteen
No
seconds
more
to the
laps,
start of
no
the
more
race.
laps. Let's get you guys lined up on the back straightaway. Lineup's going to be Eddie in the 1, Cassidy in the 2, Matt in the 3, Zane 4, Adam 5, Dylan 6, Greg 7. Or do you guys want to do a live loop start? Ifmar? Yeah? Ifmar qualifying tonight? Or heads up? Heads up? Okay. Restart. Oh. We're still waiting for Adam? Oh, there he is. Okay. All right, I just had to send a quick message. Cassidy is 2, Matt is 3, Zane 4, Adam 5, Dylan 6, Greg 7. Behind you, Rich. All right, here we go. All right, drivers, keep nice and easy through the first couple corners, please. Marshals look alive, drivers less than 5. Nice and easy here. Let's make it through. All right, off and running. Looks like Cassidy, Matt, and
Transponder 9555227.
Matt gonna come across the line first. All right, so we got Matt in the 1, Cassidy in the 2, Zane 3, Greg 4, Eddie 5, Adam 6, Dylan 7. So Matt out there in the pink and the purple, just drive all the way to the corner. Stop for 1 second, Matt. Go. Looks like Cassidy now in that second spot. She comes across the line here, about 3 seconds back of Matt. Zane in that third spot, about 1.3 behind Cassidy here. Looks like Greg in the 4, Dylan 5. They're battling it out here as they go through the infield. Catching a pipe right there. Dylan gonna make the pass right there. Eddie gonna be the 6, Adam 7, but Matt still leading the way. Got about 2.8 seconds. He's going on to the back straightaway now. It's that pink car with a purple stripe, yellow front wheels, white rear wheels. He's starting to work the infield here, coming around to the start finish line. Watch the right side, watch the right side. It's clear. Next going to be race number 2, first heat of 17.5 stock buggy. Oh, it's Cassidy stuck in there, still holding on to that 2 spot there. Zane coming across the line in the 3. Oh, she makes a little mistake. Eddie, you got 2 and 3 right there. Thank you. Halfway through this one now, I got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go, 2:20 to go. That's 3 minutes down, 2 minutes to go, drivers, 2 minutes to go. Now Matt 1, Zane in the 2, Cassidy 3, Greg 4, Dylan 5, Eddie 6, and Adam in the 7. Fastest car on the track is Zane, but only a 10th. But Matt crossing the line right now. Makes a little mistake right there, gets it going again. He's going to have about a 6-second lead right now on Zane in that 2 spot. Cassidy running in the 3 spot. Greg in the 4, only 1 second behind Cassidy now here with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Oh, I thought I had a marshal there. Sorry about that. Got about 50 seconds to go on the clock here, guys. Matt in that 1, Zane in the 2, Cassidy 3, Greg 4, Dylan 5, Adam 6, and Eddie in the 7. Everybody a little bit spread out here. Closest battle on the track, though, is for that 3rd spot between Cassidy and Greg. Our leader crossing the line right there again with 20 seconds to go. Drivers, 20 seconds. Greg moving up into the 3 spot, but he's got Cassidy all over the back of him here with just a few seconds left on the clock, so this will be the last laps. Oh, Greg made a mistake there, so Cassidy can get by. Oh, Greg
Zane tune-up done.
There.
Eddie Marshall done. Dylan Grossman done. Cassidy Guest done. Matt Janeway done. Greg Wanarina done. Adam Kingsley done.
And that's a race, that's a race, that's a race. All right, drivers, let's get those cars turned off. Come on out and grab a corner for us, please, because up next will be race number 2, first heat of stock buggy.
Keegan Denny. Ed Eli. 2 minutes to the start of the race. George Guthrie. Sawyer Brewer. J.D. Vaughn. Nemo Kaufman. Angel Orozco.
Watch the right side over here, watch the right side. All right,
1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's get you guys lined up on the back straightaway. Nemo's going to be in the 1, George in the 2, Keegan 3, Angel 4, JD 5, Sawyer 6, Ed 7. JD is 5. All right, Matt, can you straighten that pipe at the end of the straightaway for me? It looks like it's got about a 20-degree kink in it from up here. Thank you. All right, looks like we got our marshals. All right, here we go. First heat of 17.5 stock buggy on the track. All right, drivers, listen for the tone. Restart. All right, here we go. Listen for the tone, drivers. Nice and easy. Let's make it through these corners. All right, off and running. Sawyer already up to the 2 spot there, but he hops the wrong side of the pipe there. Darren doing a little 360 right there. I think got a lot of steering in it or something. Oh, no, that was Nemo, excuse me. So Nemo, but he makes a mistake. So it looks like JD, Sawyer, and Nemo is the order right now as they come around onto the back straightaway. JD in that dark gray, black. Sawyer now into the 2 spot right behind him as they come around here to the front straightaway. Sawyer making the pass there, so Sawyer goes out to the lead here. 1 and 2 down the back straightaway here. We got Ed up to the 3, George 4, Nemo 5, Keegan 6, Angel in the 7. Holy, what the heck? Fix the carpet behind you, Greg. Thank you, sir. Get out of there so you don't get hurt. Don't worry about that. All right, JD out front on that last lap. Where are they out here? They are. They're coming across the start-finish line right now. So you're going to be in that 2. George up to the 3. Ed right there in the 4. Keegan now on the 5. Angel 6. Nemo going to be in the 7 here. Got 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go, drivers. 3 minutes. Our leader JD crossing the line right there. Comes Sawyer running in the 2nd, crossing the line. George in that 3 spot here. George made a little mistake right there, so we'll see what that does to the scoring as they come back around here. We're halfway through this one now, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. We got JD in the 1, Sawyer 2, George 3, Ed 4, Keegan up to the 5, Angel 6, Nemo 7. Got 1 minute 45 seconds to go. JD out front, got about 3.3 seconds right now on Sawyer in that 2nd spot. George about 8 behind him, but Keegan only a half a second behind George. So we'll see. Here they come across the line. They got Angel in between them right now. Thank you, Angel. So George to the back straightaway, Keegan to the back straightaway here. You can see the separation there. Not that far. Ed going to be running in the 5, Angel 6. Now 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. JD in the 1, Sawyer 2, Keegan up to the 3 now, George 4, Ed 5, Angel 6, Nemo in the 7. Our leader making a mistake. mistake there coming through the wagon wheel. That's going to let Sawyer catch up to him here. They go down the back straightaway here with just 15 seconds to go, so they should make it around for this lap and get one more in here. And across the line, just separated by 3/10, so the battle for lead coming over the last double right now. Onto the back straightaway they go.
And a light done.
Brothers, when you cross the line, you'll be done. And working the left side.
Angel Orozco done. Keegan Denny done.
Hooks him right there.
George Guthrie done.
Nice pass out of Sawyer right there.
Sawyer Brewer done.
One more to finish, and that's
J.D.
the
Vaughn
race
done.
right there. Sawyer going to take the win in that one. J.D. going to finish in the 2, Keegan 3, followed by George, Ed, Angel, and Nemo. All right, drivers, let's get those cars turned off. Get them on the impound, please. And come on out, grab a corner for us, because up next going to be race number 3. Second heat of stock buggy.
Josh Hanna. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Luke Downey. Darren Delorme. Porter Heaps. Anthony Paris. Izzy Walters. Thaddeus Green. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, no more new laps, no more new laps. Let's get you guys lined up on the back straightaway. It is closed. Line up for this one. Anthony's going to be in the 1, Luke in the 2.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thaddeus in the 4, Darren in the 5, Josh 6, and Izzy 7. There are red hash marks on the back pipe, if you can see them. All right, you guys ready? Let me look at my Marshall situation. Looking pretty good. Thank you, guys. All right, here we go, drivers. Marshals look alive. Less than 5. All right, we're off and running here. Anthony going to cross the line first there. Back straightaway, back straightaway, back straightaway. It's clear. Porter taking over the lead, but then makes some mistakes. That's going to put Anthony back out front. It's like Josh right there behind him in the 2. And then we got Darren and Porter battling out for that 3rd spot here as they come around to the infield. Leader Anthony now on the front straightaway. He's got that, I guess that's purple, yellow, and blue. Got the white front wheels, yellow rear wheels here. Josh all white behind him in that 2nd spot. gonna be in that 3, Porter 4, Luke 5, Izzy 6, Thaddeus in the 7. Anthony now got about a 3.5 second lead on Josh running in that second spot. Josh makes another mistake right there. Here comes Darren. He's gonna be all over the back of him now as they go down the back straightaway. Porter not too far back in that 4 spot. So the battle now is for 2 as they come across the line right now. Josh in the 2 position, Darren right there in the 3. Here comes Porter in the 4, Luke at the 5, Izzy 6, Thaddeus 7. Anthony now out in front here, got about a 5 second lead on these guys. Oh, Darren rolls it over. Porter does a wheelie with a backflip right there. So that's going to give Josh a little bit of breathing room here as he comes across the line. 7 seconds back of Anthony now. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here. 2:20. This is race number 3. Race number 4. Third heat of stock buggy is next. Anthony makes his first mistake right there as he gets it going again, but he had an 8 second lead. We'll see what it is this time. Josh comes across the line, 4 second lead now. Got 1 minute and 40 seconds, drivers, 1:40 on the clock. So Porter has caught the back of Darren as they go down the back straightaway. So it's that gray car, yellow wheels, that green car, white wheels battling out for that 3rd spot here as they start to work the infield. Crossing the line right now. Now working the humps here. Oh, Darren jumps to the inside. So Porter's going to get by, move up into that 3 spot. But Anthony's still got a 4.5 second lead right now on Josh in that 2nd spot. Porter's going to be about 4 seconds behind him now. Oh, 2.7. Made up a little time on that lap, but 4 minutes down. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute. Anthony in the 1, Josh in the 2, Porter 3, Darren 4, Luke 5, Izzy 6, and Thaddeus in the 7. Porter out there running an active wing on the body. Holy cow. Bad arrow right there. Run it out. There's 28 seconds left on the clock here. About 13, Keegan. Darren now up into that 3, Porter drop into the 4 there, trying to get the body fixed. That is time, drivers. When you cross the line, you'll be done.
Anthony Paris done. Porter Heaps done. Josh Hanna done. Luke Downey done. Darren Delorme done. Thaddeus Green done. Izzy Walters done.
And that's a race there. Anthony gonna take the win in that one. Josh gonna finish in the 2, Darren 3, followed by Porter, Luke, Izzy, and Thaddeus. Anthony setting a new TQ there with a 15:5:04. All right, drivers, let's get those cars turned off. Let's get them on the impound, please. Come on out and grab a corner for us, because up next will be race number 4, third heat of 17.5 stock buggy.
Gauge tune up. Two minutes to the start of the race. Robert Del Visco, Tyler Denny, Brandon Powell, Josh Peer, Rich McKinley, Steve Young,
Porter, I need you on the left side. There's nobody over there.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Or actually, stay right there. Izzy, can I get you to move into the middle? Thank you. And
45 seconds to the start of the race.
no many laps. Let's get you guys lined up on the back straightaway. Thaddeus, can you help your son? Yeah. All right, line up for this one. He's fine. Just go out there and help him. Yeah. Okay, Robert, you're in the 1. Rich in the 2. Brandon 3. Gage 4. Tyler 5. Josh 6. And Steve 7. Wow, you're gonna start that close together, huh? All right. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, okay, that works too. All right, here we go. Nice and easy. Let's get through these corners. All right, drivers, listen for the tone. All right, we're off and racing here. You need help in front here, help in front, help in front. All right, Robert leading the way right now out to a pretty sizable lead here on the first lap. He's got 4.8 seconds on Rich running in that 2 spot. Gage right behind him in that 3. Then we got Brandon, Tyler, Josh, and Steve. Leader coming across the line. He's got that yellow with the blue sides, yellow wheels, clear wing. He's coming onto the back straightaway right now. Going to be behind Steve here. They come off the end of the straightaway. Thank you, sir. Looks like Gage now running in that 2 spot as he comes across the line right here. Rich coming across in the 3. Here comes Brandon in the 4. And Tyler in the 5, so 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're all together here on the track. Robert right now out to a big lead, 6 seconds early in this one. Got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. It's like Brandon now up into that 3 spot, Rich to the 4, Tyler 5. Gage running in that 2nd spot here. Right, Robert still leading the way around. Everybody getting a little spread out here with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go, but Robert now got an 8-second lead and is on a new TQ pace here. He's got a fast lap of an 18.1. Gage in that 2, Brandon 3, Rich 4, Tyler 5, Josh 6, Steve 7. Closest battle on the track is for 2nd. Brandon only, let's see, 3 seconds behind Gage. Rich is 1 second behind Brandon, running in that 4 spot. Our leader, he's coming around to the back straightaway right now. He's caught up to 4th place here. He's caught the back side of Tyler here as they work the left side. Gage makes a mistake there, but he keeps it going here. He's going to lose a little bit of time, but he'll hang on to that 3 spot here with 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. Still got Robert 1, Gage 2, Brandon 3, Rich 4, Tyler 5. Again, our leader's that yellow, blue, yellow wheels, clear wing. Thank you, Tyler. As he goes down the back straightaway here. Closest battle on the track is between Rich and Tyler. They were separated by about 1.5 seconds last lap. We'll see what it is this lap here. Josh, that's the leader. Thank you. Oh, Rich rolled it out there. Where's Tyler? There he is. He's coming around now. Going to be within sniffing distance of that rear end with 50 seconds to go. Robert's still on a better than TQ pace. He's on a 16 lapper right now. Gage in at 2, Brandon 3, Rich 4, Tyler 5, Josh 6, Steve 7. Got 25 seconds, drivers, 25 seconds on the clock here. Gage also on a better than TQ pace right now. Just ran his fastest lap of the race with an 18.2.
Gage Dunup done. Josh Peer done.
Time, drivers, when you cross the line.
Brandon Powell done. Robert Del Visco done. Rich McKinley done. Tyler Denny done.
And that's a race, that's a race. Robert taking the win in that one and setting a new TQ. Gage going to finish in the 2, Brandon 3. Then we got Rich, Tyler, Josh, and Steve. All right, everybody, that's the end of round 1, 7:06, so 7:30. We'll do round 2 at 7:30.
Cassidy guess. 5 minutes to the start of the race. Four minutes to the start of the race. Three minutes to the start of the race.
All right, no more new laps, no more new laps. Let's get going for round two. Rookies, you're going to be up. Race number 4. Drivers, please come on out and grab a corner. Brad, are you going to run?
Matt Janeway, Greg Wanarina, 2 minutes to the start of the race. Zain Dunab, Adam Kingsley, Eddie Marshall, Dylan Grossman.
Help him in the middle. Thank you. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to have 2 people in there.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Looks like we got everybody checked in. No more new laps, no more new laps. Straightaway is closed. Line up for this one, going to be in reverse order. So, Greg, you are going to be in the 1, Dylan 2, Adam 3, Zane
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Matt 5, Cassidy 6, and Eddie 7. Robert, yeah, you could, why don't you come over here, and then Robert, you can be there. Yeah, just come right here. All right, here we go. Marshals look alive. Drivers less than 5. Nice and easy here, nice and easy. All right, off and racing. Looks like Greg gonna come across the line first here as we get going here. Looks like Cassidy gonna be in that 2. Eddie up to the 3 here. Oh, behind you, Rich, behind you, Rich, behind you, Rich. Back straight away, back straight away. It's clear. All right, Greg leading the way. Cassidy right there in the 2. Dylan now 3. Matt into the 4. Zane 5. It's like Adam gonna be in the 6. Eddie in the 7 here. Oh, watch the double right here. Another one. He's in front of you in the middle of the humps. The humps. Get it. Get it. Don't stare at each other, guys. Greg still leading the way around right now. He got about a 4-second lead on Cassidy in that second spot. Dylan going to be in the 3. Zane 4. Adam 5. 86. Matt in the 7 currently. He was TQ from round 1 with a 14.518. So that's what you guys are shooting for. Got about 3 minutes to go. Drivers 2 down. 3 to go here. Just about halfway through this one now. Greg in that 1. Got a 3-second lead right now on Cassidy. She made a little mistake there, so he's going to pull out a little bit farther. Greg just come around running his fast lap of the race right there. Dylan now into that 2. Cassidy 3 here. Just under 2 minutes now. 1:50 to go. Greg in that 1. Dylan 2. Zane 3 now. Cassidy 4. Matt up to the 5 here. Adam 6 and Eddie 7. Up next, going to be race number 2, first heat of Stock Buggy. You guys are going to be up next. Our leader, Greg, right now going down the back straightaway. Still got 2.7-second lead on Dylan running in that 2 spot. About 45 seconds to go here. Greg extending his lead a little bit. Got 3.9 seconds now on Dylan. Dylan just came down and ran the fast lap of the race. Let's see if we can find them. Here comes Greg across the line with 20 seconds to go. Dylan makes a little mistake there, gets caught on the pipe, so that's going to let Greg get a little space there. 4-second lead for him now as he's going down the back straightaway here. a few seconds left on the clock. We'll see if he can make it around and get one more in. That is time.
Greg Wanarina done. Dylan Grossman done. Eddie Marshall done. Cassidy Guest done. Matt Janeway done. Zane Dunup done. Adam Kingsley done.
And that's a race right there. Greg gonna take the win in that heat right there. Dylan gonna finish in the 2, Zane 3. Then we got Cassidy, Matt, Eddie, and Adam. All right, drivers, let's get those cars turned off. Get them on the impound tables, please. Come on out and grab a corner for us, because up next, race number 2, first heat of 17.5 stock buggy.
George Guthrie. J.D. Vaughn. Keegan Denny. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Nemo Kaufman. Sawyer Brewer.
Watch the back straightaway, it's clear.
Ed Eli. Angel Orozco.
All right, back straightaway closed. No more new laps, please. Porter, can you fix that pipe after the first double? See if you can get it to click together. I think the whole corner is moved. It should, will it get closer? Is it snapped together? It's all right, we'll get the sheriff over there. I'd hate for you guys to land on that and break an arm or something. The spring, just grab another joint. Thank you, Matt. Oh, yeah, order, sorry. Ed's gonna be 1, Sawyer 2, JD 3, Angel 4, Keegan 5, George 6, Nemo 7. Thank you, guys. Actually, pick up that corner, get the Velcro loose, and it should move. Is it good? Thumbs up from the crew. Thank you, guys. All right, here we go. Race 2, first heat of 17.5 stock buggy. Robert, current TQ from round 1, 16.5.11. All right. Doing a Marshall check, looking pretty good. All right, drivers, here we go. Less than 5. Restart. we go, drivers, less than 5. Nice and easy here. Let's get racing. Restart. All right, if we don't get it this time, we're going to spread you out. Here we go, drivers. Less than 5. All right, off and running. Sawyer going to take the lead here on coming around through the humps. He's got white and orange, white wheels on the back straightaway here. It's like Nemo going to be in that 2, Keegan right there in the 3, Angel right there in the 4, JD 5. Sawyer on the backside of George and Ed here as they go on to the back straightaway, leading the way. He's got about a 5-second lead already early in this one. We're 1 minute in, 4 minutes to go here. Thank you, sir. Sawyer comes across the line. Let's see where, no, looks like JD now moving up into the 2 spot here as he comes across the line. Nemo to the 3 right there. Angel right there in the 4. Keegan going to be in the 5, George 6, Ed 7 here. And our leader Sawyer going down the back straightaway now. Just came by with an 18.4 to set his fast lap of the race there. Still got it's got about an 8-second lead now on JD running in that 2nd spot. Nemo's about 6 back of him. Angel right there in the 4, Keegan 5, George 6, Ed 7. That's 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go, drivers, 3 minutes. Sawyer still leading the way, coming off the back of the straightaway there, working the left side of the track, making it over the first hump. He's going to be on the back side of Angel now as they come down the front straightaway here. Oh, that worked out nice. Thank you, guys. Sawyer got some clear track in front of him now as he goes down the back straightaway, but JD still in that 2, Angel in the 3, Keegan 1.5 back in the 4, George 1.5 back in the 5, Nemo in the 6, Ed in the 7. Just under 2 minutes to go now. 1 minute, 50 seconds is on the clock here. Sawyer 1, JD 2, Keegan 3. Then we got George, Angel, Nemo, and Ed. Everybody getting kind of spread out right now in this one here with 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. Sawyer working down the back straighter right now, still leading the way. That white, orange, white wheels working the left side here, leading the way. JD in that 2, Keegan into the 3 here, George 5, Angel 6, Angel 5, Nemo 6, Ed 7. Got 30 seconds to go, drivers, 30 seconds on the clock here. Mike Sawyer has caught the back of JD now as they start to work through the infield here. Just 20 seconds on the master clock here. Still no real battles on the track yet, but time is winding down here. Just a few seconds left. See who can make it by for one more lap here. Angel checks out my wood right there. That is time, drivers.
Ed Ali done.
Everybody keep going till you hear your name. Everybody keep going till you hear your name.
Keegan Denny done. JD Vaughn done. Sawyer Brewer done. Angel Orozco done. George Guthrie done.
And that's a race. Sawyer taking the win in that one. JD in the 2, Keegan in the 3, followed by Angel, George, Ed, and Nemo. Good for second. 16:5:15 that time. Is the track slower tonight? Not getting the fast times. It's kind of weird because that hasn't really been on that much.
Transponder 4800648775. Transponder 405509. Transponder 81643772.
Watch the center of the track. Watch the center
Josh
of the track.
Hanna.
Watch the center of the track.
Thaddeus Green. Darren DeLorme. Izzy Walters. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Luke Downey. Anthony Paris. Porter Heaps.
Keegan. Thank you. All right, no more new laps, no more new laps. Back straightaway is closed. A lineup for this one. Izzy going to be in the 1, Josh in the 2, Darren 3, Thaddeus 4, Porter 5, Luke 6, Anthony 7. Pull up a little, Josh. You're 2. Yeah. Darren is 3, yeah. Okay. All right, looking pretty good on marshals here. Thank you, guys. All right, here we go. Race number 3, but heat 2 of stock buggy. All right, drivers, here we go. 5 minutes on the clock, less than 5. Restart. You can't be in the middle there, bud. Go back to where you... Yeah. Down by Greg. Yeah, but get on the outside of the track. Thank you. All right, here we go, drivers. Less than 5. All right, we're racing. Early in this race. Oh. All looks like we got Anthony and Josh crossing line here on that first lap. Anthony in that yellow and red. Josh goes to the inside, makes the pass there on the back straightaway. He's all white, white wheels, white wing. Darren going to be in that 3 spot. I'm sorry, that was Izzy in the 1. Now Izzy into the 2 there. Josh 1, Izzy 2, Darren 3, Anthony up to the 4, Porter 5, Thaddeus 6, Luke in the 7. Josh out front right now, got clear track, doesn't have a lot, no pressure right now as he's working through the humps. Big battle for second going on with 3 cars here as they come around. Darren moves up into the 2 right there. Anthony looking to make it up into the 3 right there. He does. Is he going to fall to the 4? Porter right there in the 5. So 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all right here on the track. Anthony make a little mistake right there, but Darren makes a little mistake with Josh starting to pull away now. Got about a 3-second lead. 2, 3, 4, and 5 still together on the track here as they come across the line. Oh, our leader made a mistake there. I missed it. Now we got a big battle here for first. Oh, Porter goes for a twisty doo-wopper right there off that first jump. Oh, our leader makes a mistake, so it looks like Anthony now going to go into the lead there. Darian going to be in the 2. Izzy to the 3, Josh 4, Porter 5 here as they go down the back straightaway. Our leader crossing the line right there. He's going to be on the backside of Thaddeus here pretty soon. Darren, that all gray with yellow wheels in that 2 spot. Josh in the 3 here. Izzy 4, Porter 5 here as they work their way onto the back straightaway. Oh, Darren made a mistake back there. So that's going to move Josh up into the 2. Porter up to the 3 now. Izzy to the 5. Izzy to the 4. Darren to the 5. Thaddeus going to be in the 6. Our leader coming around here to the front straightaway as he comes over the jump. Last lap he had about a 3.5-second lead. We'll see what it is this time. Up to 4.5 now, but Porter all over the back of Josh now as they work the right side of the track. Coming to the back straightaway. Porter rides the pipe right there, gives Josh a little bit of breathing room. Anthony now got a 4.2-second lead here with 1 minute 20 seconds to go. Up next going to be race number 4, heat 3 of 17.5 stock buggy. Battle is for second right now, but they both caught Anthony here. So 1, 2, and 3 coming off the right side right now, going on to the back straightaway. Here they come to the front straightaway with 50 seconds to go as they cross the line. 1, 2, 3. Great battle for the lead here. Working through the humps over the last tabletop. Now they can take a breath, get onto the back straightaway, let her rip. Josh all over the back. Anthony here. He's starting to look for a way around. Porter right there as well. Sometimes 3 is the place to be. Josh makes a little mistake right there, so Porter going to move up into the 2 now, but that gives Anthony a little bit of breathing room. Oh, and he catches a pipe right there. They're both going to get by him. So Porter to the lead now, Josh to the 2, but then Porter makes a mistake. And Josh makes a mistake, so Anthony back to the 1 here. Josh in that 2, Porter in the 3 as they come over the jump onto the back straightaway. Josh gets a little loose right there. Porter back to the 2 here. This will be their last lap. Just a few seconds on the clock. There it is, drivers.
Thaddeus Green done.
Oh, Anthony goes to the inside of the pipe. It gets stuck there.
Porter Heaps done. Josh Hanna done. Anthony Paris done. Izzy Walters done. Darren Delorme done.
That's a race, that's a race, that's a race. But we're going to take the win in that one. Josh in the 2, Anthony 3, followed by Izzy, Darren, Thaddeus, and Luke. That was a fun one, guys. All right, let's get those cars on the impound, please. Come on out and grab a corner for us, because up next will be race number 4.
Robert Del Visco. Gage Dunlop. Tyler Denny. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Brad Wanarina. Brandon Powell. Steve Young. Rich McKinley.
Leave it there.
Josh Peer.
All right, no more new laps, no more new laps. Back straightaway is closed.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's get you guys lined up. Steve, you're going to be in the 1. Josh going to be in the 2. Tyler 3. Gage 4. Brandon 5. Rich 6. Robert 7. Brad, you'll be 8. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Race number 4, heat 3 of 17.5 stock buggy. All right, drivers, less than 5. Restart. All right, here we go. Less than 5. All right, we're off and racing here. Robert already up to the 2nd spot here. Now he goes to the lead. So Robert out to the lead. He's got Gage all over the back of him as they go down the back straightaway there. Josh going to be in that 3. Brad up to the 4 there. Rich 5. Brandon 6. Steve 7. Tyler 8. Our leader, that white, yellow, and blue. Yellow wheels leading the way. He's got Gage all over the back of him here. That white, red, and blue. White front wheels, yellow rear wheels. Oh, Gage did a little bad landing right there, so that's going to give Robert a little bit of breathing room. It was a half a second last lap. Now it's 3-second lead. Josh running in that 3 spot. Brad in the 4. Brandon up to the 5 now. Steve 6. Rich 7. Tyler 8. Our leader coming across the line right here. Here comes 2nd across the line. Brandon now up. Looks like he's going to come across in 3. Josh to the 4 there. Brad in the 5. Steve 6. Tyler now 7. Rich 8. Long way to go in this one. They're 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Drivers, 3 minutes. to about a 5-second lead here as he's coming on to the back straightaway. He's going to be on the backside of Brad here as they come off the straightaway. Our leader crosses the line. Here comes Gage across the line. It was 5 seconds last lap. We'll see it's 3.9 seconds now. As Robert was working through a little bit of traffic there. Brandon now up to the 3, Josh 4, Rich 5, Tyler 6, Brad 7, and Steve 8. Minutes down, 2 minutes to go, drivers, 2 minutes to go. Robert still got a 3-second lead on Gage as Robert comes across the line. There's Gage across the line. He's on the backside of Rich right now. Here comes Brandon across the line. That all blue buggy, yellow wheels running in the 3 spot. Not sure if that's Josh or Steve, but you got Gage behind you running in that 2nd spot there, and they're going over that double right there. Here comes. So we got about 1 minute to go in this one. Robert in that one got about a 6-second lead on Gage in that 2nd spot. Brandon's about 3 seconds behind him in that 3. Rich in the 4, Brad in the 5, Tyler 6, Josh 7, and Steve 8. Back straightaway, back straightaway, back straightaway. Clear. About 15 seconds to go. Still got Robert out in the front. Gage in the 2. Brandon 3. Brandon has caught the back of Gage here. Got within a second here. Where are they at? Oh, they're working the left side right now. Going over the double here. Coming to the front straightaway. Just that is time though when you're crossing.
Gage Enough done. Brandon Powell done. Rich McKinley done. Tyler Denny done. Robert Del Visco done. Brad Wanarina done. Steve Young done. Josh Peer done.
And that's a race, that's a race. Robert taking the one in that one. Gage going to finish in a 2. Brandon 3, followed by Rich, Tyler, Brad, Josh, and Steve. All right, drivers, at the end of qualifying, I'll get the main setup here. We'll have to do a little bit of juggling around probably a little bit because we're probably going to have a C main here. But it is 8:04, so 8:30. We'll start the mains at 8:30. What do you want to do? Oh yeah, that definitely got moved. I'll fix it in a minute. All right, so we have a C main in 17.5 stock buggy. We're going to run that first, and then 2 will transfer to the B main. We're going to run the B main second. We'll take a small break if need be, change batteries, whatever we need to do to run that B main. Then we'll run the rookie A main, and then the stock buggy A main.
Cassidy Guess. Luke Downey. Josh Hanna. $20.6, J.D. Vaughn. 19.3. $31.2. 19.5. 19.1. 27.9. 20.4. 18.7. 18.5. 22.9. 19.6. 20.6. 21.3. 19 flat. 24.5. 57.9. Jared Poulin. 29.4. 28.6. 20.7. 18.1. 44.7. 18.3. 22.5. 27.3. 30.9. 33.2. 19.2. 21.6. 19.4. Dylan Grossman. 40 flat. 19.5. 20.2. 24.4. 19.4. 45.5. 19.1. 19.3. 42.2. 20.9. 18.1. 23.6. 24.6. 26.2. 18.6. 17.9. 23.2. 18.8. 24.5. 23.2. 24.2. 18.2. 19.3. 21.4. 19.4. 20.3. 22.5. 40.4. 18-8. 18-8. 21.1. 19 flat. 20.3. 25.4. 18-5. 25.7. 34 flat. 22.8. 33.9. 37.8. 26.4. 25.7. 19-2. 20.3. 18-5. 24.1. 24.4. 20.3. 19-7. 19-2. 19-4. 21.6. 22.4. 19-4. 18-9. 19-2. 25.5. 24.9. 22.1. 18-6. 19-3. 18-3. 19-5. 21.7. 19 flat. 25.6. 20.8. 21 flat. 28.8. 20.1. 18-7. 19-9. 21.8. 21.1. 20.9. 29 flat. 20.5. 18 flat. 102.7. 19 flat. 103.2. 110.1. 42.8. 18-4. 33.8. 21.8. 31.5. 20.5. 18-5. 19-6. 20.2. 19-7. 25.2. 20.7. 20.2. 18 flat. 20.2. 18.5. 19.9. 16.9. 18.5. 18.6. 136.2. 48.2. 28.5. 25.7. 20.7. 22.9. 45.4. 44 flat. 22.2. 21.4. Cassidy Guess. Anthony Paris. $21.5. $21.4.
All right, everybody, it's time to get the C main
23.2. 21.2.
So that's going to be Josh, Angel, Ed,
Greg
Thaddeus,
Wanarina.
Steve, and Nemo. Is it better?
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, I need the stock buggy A-main drivers to come out to Marshall, please. Robert, Sawyer, Gage, Brandon, Anthony, Porter, Josh, and Rich. Yeah, that's the best spot to be. You don't get bored.
Steve Young. Thaddeus Green. Nemo Kaufman. 1 minute to the start of the race. Josh Peer.
Where's Ed? Did Ed leave?
"45 seconds to the start of the race. Angel Orozco.
All right, no more new laps, no more new laps. Let's get you guys lined up on the back straightaway. It's gonna be a 5-car battle for 2 spots here to make it to the B main. And the B main is gonna be next, so we'll take a little break here if need be, get some batteries changed. And we'll come out and run that. So Josh, you're gonna be in the 1, Angel's gonna be in the 2, Thaddeus 3, Steve 4, and Nemo 5. Josh, you were 1. Angel's gonna be 2. Thaddeus is gonna be 3. Steve will be 4. Who else is out there? George, you're in the B. You're in the next one. All right, here we go. 2 bump to the B. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Computer is correct. All right, drivers, nice and easy. Let's get racing before we start racing. Less than 5. All right, we're racing. Angel gonna pop out into the lead here. Looks like Thaddeus gonna move up into the 2 spot. Nemo in the 3 here as we go down the back straightaway. Oh, Nemo makes a pass on Thaddeus down the straightaway there. Oh, then Angel makes a mistake, so that's gonna put Nemo into the 1 here as they come down the front straightaway. Angel in that 2, but Thaddeus right there in the 3. Josh not too, or that's Steve not too far back in the 4. Did it break? Oh. Right now, Nemo leading Thaddeus here as they come onto the back straightaway. Nemo that gray car, white wheels. Thaddeus the green car, white wheels. Angel in that 3 spot. Steve in the 4. Oh, our leader making a mistake there. Gets turned over by the second place car there. Thaddeus, so 1 and 2 work together out there. You guys got about 6 seconds on 3rd right now. Angel's going to be in that 3, Steve in the 4 here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Oh, Thaddeus with a jump pass. Nemo back to the inside in the sweeper. Uh-oh, work together out there. Angel and Steve battling out here for that 3rd spot. Making a little mistake right there. Is going to give Nemo a little bit of a lead here with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. Nemo out there, that gray car, white wheels, leading the way. He's got about a 6-second lead now as he works the left side of the track, going on to the back straightaway. Here comes Thaddeus in that green car in the 2 spot. Angel in the 3, only a half a second back. Something happened to Thaddeus's car. Did he lose power? Oh no, it spun out, and then Angel makes a mistake. There goes Steve now into the 2 spot. So Nemo on way out front now. So the battle's between the yellow car and the blue and pink, and they both make mistakes right there. Got 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go here. Angel leading Steve right now in that 2nd spot. Let's see, Nemo, you don't have to get in there. You're way out front. Let them battle it out. Oh no, Angel goes under the jump. Steve goes over the top and gets him right there. We got 35 seconds to go though. So Steve now into the 2, Angel to the 3. Nemo leading the way around here. $20 seconds to go on the clock here. We'll see who can make it around for another lap here. Comes Nemo across the line. Here comes Steve across the line. Here comes Angel across the line. Just 10 seconds to go here, so this will be the final lap here. Who's going to get the transfer? Will it be Steve or Angel? That is time, drivers, when you cross the line.
Nemo Kaufman done.
Nemo going to take the one in that one. Here comes Steve. He's going to get the 2nd transfer.
Steve Young done.
Into the B main. Angel going to finish in the
Angel
3.
Orozco done.
Thaddeus 4 and Josh 5. All right, drivers. Nemo and Steve, do you guys got batteries ready? Both of you? All right, we'll let them get their batteries changed, and then we'll go into race number 2, which is the B main.
Keegan Denny.
Hold your cars, guys.
Izzy
Hold your
Walters.
cars for a minute. Let these guys get their batteries changed. Track's closed right now. We're going to fix this jump right here. Yeah, we need lots of marshals, please. We're gonna need a couple volunteers probably to jump out there. Thaddeus, let me get you in that hole to help him out. And we got somebody there, we got somebody there. All right, go ahead, guys, get them all checked in. Run a
Nemo
couple laps
Kaufman,
here.
George Guthrie, Tyler Denny, Darren Delorme, J.D. Vaughn, Steve Young, Luke Downey, Brad Wanarina.
All right, if you guys are ready, we'll get them lined up here on the back straightaway. It's closed. JD going to be in the 1, Darren going to be in the 2, Izzy in the 3, Tyler 4, Keegan 5, George 6, Luke 7, Brad 8, Nemo 9, and Steve 10. Let's utilize the tape on the wall. Let's get a good gap here. 10 cars. All right, here we go. B-Main 17.5 stock buggy. 2 cars are going to bump. Nice and easy through these first couple corners, please. Marshals look alive. Racers less than 5. Restart. All right, here we go. Drivers less than 5. Restart. All right, third time's the charm. Nice and easy, guys. Let's get racing before we start racing. Less than 5. Restart. You guys got to be careful going back. No reason to push it. All right, now you guys are going to be separated by the tape. So somebody out there separate these cars by the tape on the back wall. There's very even hash marks out there. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Matt. All right, let's make it through the first couple corners here. All right, drivers. Less than 5. Restart. And trying to give everybody a good, clean start. It's really simple. Just make it through the first 2 corners without hitting somebody. It's really easy. If you crash by yourself, I won't call a restart. But if you affect another driver, I call a restart. All right, here we go. Less than 5. All right, we're racing. All right, JD gonna lead Darren here, coming to the start-finish line. 4 minutes on the clock here. Oh, our leader makes a mistake going on the back straightaway. That's gonna put Darren out front. JD gonna fall to the 2. Looks like Tyler in the 3, George in the 4, Izzy in the 5. 1 and 2 working through the humps right now. Darren, that all gray car, yellow wheels. JD, the dark gray. Oh, Darren hits the dot, so JD gonna take over the lead. Darren gonna stay in the 2 spot there. Tyler right there in the 3 though. They get side by side. Tyler makes the pass on the left side right there. So Tyler now up into the 2. Looks like Izzy and Darren trying to get that 3 spot here as they come across the line. Work together, guys. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go here. So JD leading the line. He's coming across the line right now. He's going to be on the backside of Steve here. He's across the line. Here comes Tyler in that 2 spot here. Here comes Izzy in the 3, Darren in the 4. Brad going to be in the 5, Lou 6, George 7, Nemo 8, Steve 9, and Keegan 10 here. Our leader on the back straightaway right now. He's got about a 5-second lead on Tyler running in that 2nd spot. Darren's only 2.6 behind him running in that 3. Izzy right there in the 4. Where's Tyler? He's coming across the line right there. He's going to be on the backside of Steve. Here comes Darren now into the 3. Izzy in the 4 right there. Leader coming out of the center section here, working the right side of the track now, going down the back straightaway. That Mugen. Oh, Darren had a link come off or something there. He gets going again. So Brad now to the 3, Izzy to the 4, Darren to the 5, George 6, Luke 7, Nemo 8, Steve 9, and Keegan 10. Ooh, watch the back straightaway. Don't cut the track. No, come back this way. You got a long way. Go to the end of the straightaway. Go to the end of the straightaway. One minute to go. JD still leading Tyler. He's got about an 8-second lead right now. JD coming across the line right now. He's on the backside of Brad here as they come around the corner. Darren in that 3 spot now, but he's 9 seconds back of Tyler here with 52 seconds to go. Brad gonna be in the 4, Izzy 5, George 6, Luke 7, Nemo 8, Steve 9, and Keegan 10 here. About 30 seconds to go. Drivers 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, watch the double here on the right side. Watch the double on the right side. Watch coming around the sweeper here. Watch coming around the sweeper. It's clear. Oh my gosh, back straightaway. I missed it. Watch the back straightaway. That was our 2nd place car there, so we'll see how that shakes out as we come around here. Looks like Darren now gonna
Nemo Kaufman done.
Spot. Oh,
Darren DeLorme done. JD Vaughn done.
Darren, you're done.
Izzy Walters done. Brad Wanarina done.
When When you cross the line,
Luke
drivers,
Downey
you'll be
done.
When you cross the line, you'll be done.
Steve Young done. George Guthrie done. Keegan Denny done.
And that's a race right there. JD gonna take the win in that one. Darren gonna finish in the 2, so you guys will be bumping up into the main. Izzy finishing in the 3, Brad Ford. Then we got Luke, George, Tyler, Nemo, Steve, and Keegan. All right, drivers, let's get those cars turned off. Come on out and grab a corner for us, because up next will be race number 3, the rookie A main. You're in the next one. George? 6.
Dylan Grossman.
You transferred. Darren, you transferred. Yeah. It's you and JD.
Greg Wanarina. Eddie Marshall. Cassidy Guess. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Matt Janeway. Adam Kingsley. Zane Dunab. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, no more new laps, no more new laps. Let's get you guys lined up on the back straightaway.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Line up for this one. Matt's going to be in the 1, Zane going to be in the 2, Greg in the 3, Dylan 4, Cassidy 5, Adam 6, and Eddie 7. All right, here we go. Drivers, you ready? Nice and easy in these first couple corners, please. Less than 5. All right, we're off and racing here. Like Matt gonna come around, lead the first lap here. Makes a little mistake. Got Greg right there. 3-car battle going down the back straightaway. Zane in the mix right there. So we got 3 cars coming around. Zane going to be leading Greg with Matt right there. Matt makes a little mistake right there, but he gets it going again. Oh. So Zane out there, that all blue car, white wheels. Driving a 4-wheel drive tonight in the rookie class. Greg right there behind him in that second spot here as they start to work the infield here. Oh, Zane makes a mistake, so Greg comes across the line right here, leading the way right now. Zane gonna be in that 2, Matt in the 3. Greg on the back straightaway right now. Got about 2-second lead on Zane. Greg right now working the right side of the track here, heading to the back straightaway. Here comes Zane. He's working the right side now, going to the back straightaway. About a straightaway lead right now for Greg. 3.5 seconds right now. As he comes across the start-finish line right here, starting to work the humps. Here comes Zane down the front straightaway here, working the humps now too. Matt gonna be in that 3. He's about 2 seconds back right now. Dylan gonna be 4, Cassidy 5, Adam 6, Eddie 7. Got 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go, drivers, 3 minutes to go. Oh, Zane with a little mistake right there, gonna give Greg some more room on the clock. Matt gonna be running 3, Cassidy to the 4 here, Dylan 5, Adam 6, Eddie 7. Got 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. Our leader, that white Antiel, white wheels here, working onto the back straightaway. We'll see what it is. He's got about a 10-second lead right now. On Zane running in that second spot. Matt's 4 seconds behind Zane running in the 3. Cassidy's about 2.5 behind him running in that 4. Dylan gonna be in the 5, Adam 6, Eddie 7. Careful, Dylan, that's the leader. Our leader crossing the line right now, that white Antiel, white wheels. He makes a little mistake there, but keeps it going. Here comes Zane, now only about a minute 30 here, 1:30. Zane makes a mistake on the front straightaway. Gonna need help from the marshal. Here comes Greg across the line, leading the way here. He's still got a 9-second lead on Zane in that second spot. Matt in that 3, still 3 seconds behind Zane here. Cassidy the 4, Dylan 5, Adam 6, Eddie 7. Got 50 seconds to go, drivers, 50 seconds to go. Matt getting a little closer to Zane right there, 2.8 seconds back. Our leader, Greg, crossing the line again, working through the humps right here. Starting to work the right side of the track. Got about 20 seconds to go. Up next, going to be race number 4, 75 stock buggy. A-Main will be next. Time, drivers, when you cross the line, you'll be done.
Adam Kingsley done.
Keep going, Greg.
Cassidy Guest done. Dylan Grossman done. Zane Dunup done. Matt Janeway done.
Here comes our winner of the night, Greg Wanarina, crossing the line, gonna take
Greg Wanarina done.
Win right there. Congratulations, sir. Zane gonna finish in the 2, Matt in the 3. Then we got Cassidy, Dylan, Adam, and Eddie. All right, drivers, let's get those cars turned off. Let's get them on the impound table, please. Come on out and grab a corner, because up next will be race number 4, 17.5 stock buggy, A-Main.
Robert Dal Visco. Rich McKinley. Darren Delorme. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Gage Dunup. Brandon Powell. Anthony Paris.
What's that, Sawyer? Okay. It's okay. Say it again. Eddie, we'll get a volunteer for you. You all right? I'll get a volunteer for you. Gonna need a couple of volunteer marshals for this one, so if you guys can come help me out, I need somebody. I got Adam here.
Sawyer Brewer.
I need somebody in front of the driver's stand.
Josh Hanna. Porter Heaps.
Thank you, Keegan.
J.D. Vaughn.
All right, no more new laps. Let's get you guys lined up on the back straightaway is closed. Back straightaway is closed. All right, I got a car upside down here in the middle. Steve, can you help me out? Come over here and help Adam right here, please. Keaton, gonna be good there. Cassidy, I'm gonna have you go to the middle. Matt, I'm gonna have you come to the outside. All right, lineup's gonna be Robert in the 1, Sawyer gonna be in the 2, Gage in the 3, Brandon 4, Anthony 5, Porter 6, Josh 7, Rich 8, JD 9, and Darren 10. All right, we're looking pretty good. Here we go, drivers. A main 17.5 stock buggy, 5 minutes on the clock. Nice and easy through these first couple corners, please. Marshals look alive. Drivers less than 5. All right, off and running here. Sawyer gets to the inside of Robert right there, coming around the sweeper. Brandon right now in that 3 spot here. They go down the back straightaway. They've broken away just a little bit from the pack there. Gage going to be in the 4. Here comes our leader, Sawyer, the orange and the white. Then Robert right there, the yellow and the blue. Brandon right there, the all blue. 3-car battle for lead, but here comes Gage and Josh. Now it's a 4-way battle for the lead down the back straightaway here. One, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 all come across the line right here. It is a train of cars. Oh, Robert tries to get the inside of Sawyer, not quite there. Here they come across the line one more time. Sawyer leading the way, Robert in that 2, Brandon in the 3, here comes Gage in the 4. It's like Rich now in the 5, Darren 6, Josh 7, JD 8, Porter 9, and Anthony 10. It's still a 4-car battle for the lead coming across the line here. Doing a good job. Brandon tries to go to the inside, gets stuck on the pipe. Oh, then he catches Gage right there. So everything stays the same here. But that's going to give Sawyer and Robert a little bit of breathing room here. As Brandon's falling back just a little bit here. We got 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here. 1 and 2 working through the infield right now. Nose to tail as they come around the right side to the back straightaway. Brandon making a mistake there. So Gage now got one in the middle, one in the middle, one in the middle here. So Gage now up to the 3, Brandon to the 4, Josh right there in the 5, Porter into the 6 now. The 1 and 2 going down the back straightaway one more time here. All right, sorry, I missed that one on the back straightaway, guys. About 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go here. Sawyer leading Robert. Robert made a little mistake right there. It's going to give Sawyer a little bit of breathing room here. Gage running in that 3 spot. Josh up to the 4. Brandon 5. Darren 6. Rich 7. Porter 8. Anthony 9. Here comes Sawyer across the line. There goes Robert across the line. There's Gage across the line. Sawyer now got about 2.8 second lead on Robert. Gage is about 1.8 behind him in that 3 spot. Brandon's about 5 back in the 4. Josh in the 5. Darren 6. Rich 7. Porter 8. And Anthony 9. Got about 1 minute and 30 seconds here on the clock. Sawyer, that orange and white. White wheels, clear wing, coming off the back straightaway, leading the way right now. Here comes Robert off the back straightaway. There's Gage off the back straightaway. We'll see what the time is. 2.6 second lead last lap. We'll see what it is this lap. It's 2.7. So Sawyer picking up a 10th right there. Oh, Robert, wait, go. Got about 30 seconds to go in this one. Sawyer in that one. Robert 2, Gage 3. Then we got Brandon, Josh, Darren, Rich, Porter, and Anthony. Watch your corners, guys. Watch your corners. Oh, watch the jump over here on the right. Watch the jump on the right. One behind you, Steve. Here comes Sawyer across the line. Here comes Robert across the line. They're separated by 1.4 seconds now. This will be the last lap right here. Time is running out.
Gage
There,
Tune-up done.
Dinger.
Porter Heaps done.
On the back straightaway right now. When you cross the line, you will be
Anthony
done.
Paris done. Brandon Powell done. Sawyer Brewer done. Darren Delorme done. Robert Del Visco done. Rich McKinley done.
Watch out, guys. And that's a race. Sawyer taking the win in that one. Robert going to finish in the 2, Gage in the 3, Brandon in the 4. Then we got Darren, Rich, Porter, Anthony, and Josh and JD. All right, everybody, thanks for hanging out, playing off-road with us. Hope you guys enjoyed this layout because it is changing next week. Saturday or Friday night is practice for the Oval. Saturday is our last race of the Oval Point Series. Gage.